local park bench leader, sitting here today with Yvkevents Kelly from Yvkevents, and we're here to talk to her a little bit about her company. So let's get right to it.
Hi. Hi everyone. Thank you for having me, Mimi.
Thank you for coming to do this interview today. So tell us a little bit about Yvkevents.
Yvkevents is a full-service wedding and events planning company.
So you do birthdays, you do bat
Absolutely.
mitzvahs.
Any kind of celebration you want to have. We had a celebration the other day for a newborn baby.
Okay.
So anything you want to celebrate, we're here to help that happen.
Okay.
We make it happen, make it beautiful, make sure that your guests have a great time.
So from A to Z, you're there.
A to Z, from planning, execution, invitation design, all of that good stuff.
What would you say is the most memorable event that you've had, or a moment in an event that you've had?
Oh, well, there's great ones and not so great ones, if I'm honest. So I do remember transforming a gymnasium at a church into a beautiful reception for a baptism. And when my client walked in, she got teary-eyed, which made me get teary-eyed. So that was beautiful. I remember that vividly. That was not so long ago. And that was a great moment. And if I'm going to share with everyone, one moment that actually, I'm not one of those people who gets angry or cries. And of course, that's not my job as an event planner. I have to keep calm. I have to keep everything going, everything in line. But I had a gender reveal, which is so popular now. I had a really big gender reveal for about 100 guests. And the balloon vendor that brought the gender reveal balloon popped the balloon in front of the father.
Are you kidding?
And revealed the gender right then and there before the party. So that was not a fun day. But thankfully he was happy with what came out of the balloon, so he wasn't too upset.
Oh my gosh. So what do you think, what would you say drives you and motivates you?
Absolutely. So the thing that keeps me going every day and keeps me motivated to work the long hours on weekends and at nights and make sure everything is perfect for my clients is just that, you know, seeing a vision come to life, working for a long time at something, working with someone, collaborating with other vendors, collaborating with my client, and making whatever it is that they envision that special day or celebration to be, to see it come to light, to see them happy, to see the work that we've put in realized is what motivates me.
That's a great answer. With that said, what made you decide to start Yvkevents?
Sure. So I was actually, and I think like a lot of us, you know, we have a talent or something that we do, a hobby that we're into, and it kind of snowballs into something bigger. So with my family over the years, I have a rather large family. We do lots of celebrations within the family. We celebrate a lot of things, and I just started to get more and more creative with how I did my own events for my personal celebrations, for my children once they came into the picture, for other families, celebrating birthdays and weddings and all that sort of thing, until it finally snowballed to the point where my family and friends around me start to say, you know, you're really good at this. You should really offer this to people other than just us within your inner circle. And so I did that, and I branched out, and the reception was good, and it just continued to grow from there.
That's amazing. I think that's what everybody aspires to do. Take something they love and make it their profession and make lots of money off of it. So what is something that most people don't know about your company, about Yvkevents?
I have amassed over the years quite a large inventory, and I do work with my clients because, again, the goal is always to have the celebration and the event turn out the best they could have imagined, whatever their budget may be. So wherever I can be of help and interject with some of the items that can help that dream be realized at a cost savings, then I'm happy to do that.
I think that's amazing. Anything else we don't know?
That at the moment, other than staff that is brought in for the day of to make sure that execution is at its top notch, I'm a one-man show. I do everything that I can all day long, all night long. I sleep very few hours, but of course I'm preaching to the choir. All of us out here who are entrepreneurs and own small businesses are doing the same thing, but I'm not sure that everyone knows that it's just yours.
Oh, have you seen that you've been getting more, you know, exposure from anywhere from events you've done?
Absolutely. We were lucky, privileged, and thankful to be featured in Essence magazine, as well as People magazine, as well as on their online outlets.
Wow.
for a couple of celebrity clients that I worked with.
Okay.
So that was really fun. It's
Okay.
always nice to have your work recognized or featured in a publication as reputable as those.
Absolutely.
So that was really great, and that gave us a big boost in business as well.
Okay.
So that was awesome. But again, it's not about that. It's what drives me and what makes me happy is when the client is thrilled with how everything turned out, and their celebration is one that they can remember forever.
And good enough to be in those big publications. So what would you say your goals are over the next year or so for your company and yourself and as a whole?
Absolutely. So my goals over the next year are continued growth. YBK Events is seeing a lot of expansion right now, and that's a beautiful thing. And I take on as much as I can within reason, of course, because my number one priority is to service everyone to the best of my ability.
Right.
So I will never grow too quickly and let anyone else's event suffer because of it, because I took on too much.
Right.
So continued growth and managing that, taking on more events, and eventually it's looking like we'll need staff, more staff, whether it's on some of the research side and planning and that sort of thing. Continued growth on the execution side, which I already have a team of people that I go to on the day of your wedding, bat mitzvah, whatever it might be. But some of the work to help me manage the growth. So to take
this
on.
has been your busiest year, I think.
It has. It has been our busiest year so far, and we hope to continue to see that grow each year. But that will take help on my end to be able to execute everyone's vision, event, celebration to my standards, to the YBK event standards.
Because she's a perfectionist.
I am.
Like a perfectionist.
Right, and growth will not come before, as close to humanly possible, perfect execution.
Right. There will
And
be no
client
compromising anything for it.
Absolutely.
Well, awesome. Is there anything else you want to let us know?
I would say follow us on YBK Events at Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram at YBK Events. We post a lot of our work there, although again, one-man show, so sometimes not every event makes it there in a timely manner, but they will all be there if you want to see some of our work. Keep us in mind for any event, celebration, or anything of the like that you have coming up. We really like to create unique experiences for your guests, for yourself, for your celebration. So I thank you for your consideration, and thank you, Mimi, for your time.
Thank you so much for letting us in and talking to us about your amazing company. You do great work, and we're going to show some snippets too on this interview. And thanks, Yolanda.